I just arrived at this little town of water I'm going to fish, and earlier I came down I used to cross over a bridge here, but it got washed away back in 2016, never been replaced. So it's not the easiest place to get down and get into to have a fish, but once you get down there it's pretty good. So it's always easier getting back up than it is coming down an embankment like that. But there's some nice water up in here, so I'm going to get up, climb up this riverbank and head downstream and then fish my way back up and see how we go. There's certainly been a change to the river here. This was all high cliffs right along here. It's a big drop, but they've replanted here, leveled it all out and replanted. There's weather coming in. I don't know how long it's far off it is, but it's looking pretty grim up there. So I'm going to get my act together and get down there and hurry before it hits. Yeah, looking down on the river here from the river bank, she's pretty low. So we'll just give it a try. You never know. Well, I'm down here in the little stream here. It's tannin colour, but still nice and clear. I cast downstream here and brought the lure up 3 times, and 3 times I had hits from trout, and they just couldn't hook the damn things. But it's a good sign to see there's some fish here early, you know, in the first couple of casts. So it's yeah. So we may be in for a few today. It's getting very black out here. I don't know how long it's going to last before I'm going to get drowned with that rain. There we go. Got our first little brown. Beautiful little wild river brown. I just picked him up in this headwater here, just as it's starting to rain. I just picked up another little fella, another nice little wild brown. Yeah, I saw him break the surface, probably about 10-15 feet ahead of me, so I just flicked it up the part way of the pool and brought it back. So I've still got a bit of that pool left to fish. So yeah, hopefully may even pick up another 1 or 2 in the same pool yet. But yeah, pretty little fella. So we'll get him off and let him go. There he is. He's on his way. As the rain starts to come down again, it's really going to bucket down soon too. I didn't bring me wet weather jacket, so just have to take pot luck. I've got a half decent fish here. I didn't bring me landing net, thinking they were going to all be little tackers. And yeah, he's a nice little plump fish. And he was taken right at the top end of that pool as the rain gets heavier and heavier. Anyway, we'll get him off. It's got really dark, the rain's got heavier. I'm nestled up under some tea trees here at the moment, and they're acting like an umbrella. So I'll sit here till this will pass over soon. It's a lot lighter out the back out there, so yeah, maybe a couple of minutes I'll be out of action. Nothing better than going along the river and you see all ferns growing along the river. It's absolutely beautiful, but there's one main downfall. All those other bushes on either side of those ferns are blackberry bushes. And they are really bad in this state at the moment. Nothing seems to be getting done about it. And well, then probably by this time next season, you won't see those ferns. That whole wall right along here will just be blackberry bushes. And there's just so many rivers here in Tasmania have the same problem. Access to them is near impossible in some places. If you had to get out of the river in a hurry, you'd never do it because you wouldn't get through the blackberry bushes. A couple of lovely little runs ahead of us here. Especially this one just here. So yeah, who knows? Just pick this little fella up, right at the top of that water there, just near that dead wood on the left. Now I've just dropped him and let him back into the river too. Looks like we've got some nice water ahead of us here from now on too. And there'll be some shallow runs, and but yeah, there's some little bit of depth in here. But I've hooked and lost the last 4 fish until I've got up to here. So hopefully I can start getting a few more. Starting to mess my average up for this little area here. And another nice brown. It's a nice, lovely solid little river fish, this one. Another monster. By all means, none of them are in here. So, just let him sit there for a minute as the rain sets in again. And he was just taken off that little river bank, shallow bank there. Oh, third time lucky. I've already lost two in this pool here, and finally got one to stay on. He's only just lipped, so I'll get him off as quick as I can. Another little tacker here. He's taken just to right along next to those ferns. It's just on the edge there. There's another lovely little brown. Yeah, hope you can see this alright, but this little lure here, these little aglias, what I tend to do when I'm fishing shallow little streams like this, you'll notice they have they're concave. You've got that little dip in them there. What I do, to get a little better wave, a little better action with them in these real shallow little waters, I get my pliers and I flatten the blade. Now, I've done this through many years of experience of doing it. So, but if you don't get it right and you flatten it too much and you lose it all, you can ruin your lure. So, like I said, I've done this for 50 odd years, and I just put a little lip on that. Just bend that top of that blade there, where it fits on the eyelet. I just bend that back a fraction as well, and that gives that blade a wider rotation, and it attracts the trout. Really attracts them, gets them on the get them on the take. On to another one here. I'm just picking him up in the top of that pool there. I did have a couple others coming from that shallow part the other side of that rock and have a crack at it, but this little fella pushed in and grabbed it. This little fella had 3 shots at it before he took it, and I was just tossing him back in. And yeah, I just got him up here, but it's absolutely bucketing down now. It's eased off a fraction. I am absolutely saturated, but it's still worth it. As you can see, the sky has really opened up. I'm getting back in under cover, getting out of this for a while. Should stop shortly, hopefully. This rain hasn't stopped the trout from biting. It's just eased off, so I had to run out and have a quick flick into that headwater there. And yeah, pick up this little fella. I've got to get my camera out of the rain here, the water's just pouring off. As you can see, it's very shallow and a lot of algae on the bottom here, and there is a little bit of a deeper stretch up the top of that headwater there, which may be about 5 or 6 inches deep. That'd be enough to hold a trout, so I'll get another 20 minutes to go, and with the sun's out now I'll help dry my shirt and hat and gear off a little bit and warm me up, and then I may call it a day. It's been a good one so far. Oh, the little tiddler. There's the little fella. He's just taken up there. This fella's not asleep. It's raining. I heard him talking on the radio the other day about the snakes, and they said even though it's dull and overcast, they can still lay there and get their body temp up to 26, 27 degrees. So yeah, I'm just going to move away. I'm probably only about 4 feet away from him, so we'll just leave him be. That's the best thing you can do if you come across a snake, is leave him be. Excuse me for puffing, but I've just climbed up a 10-foot riverbank, real steep one, where I had to throw my rod up and then clamber up after it. Then I've just walked up a steep hill, and I'm probably within 200 metres of the car. So I better do this report now. There's more rain coming in. Yeah, it was a good day. Even though it rained, I got wet and I'm still damp. It was well worth it. And I think I finished up. I'll probably have to count them when I download the camera. But I know I lost 9 other trout. Would have had a dozen hit and misses. And I reckon I finished up with about 15, 16 trout again today. So Yeah, it was a top day. I was very happy with how it went. So yeah, skinny water, fish skinny waters. It's well worth the effort. And use the little Mepps lures and you'll be right onto them. Next time, tight lines.